All right. Pushing up nice. CGTX. Boom. 68%, 69%. Let's shoot for 100. Why not, right? Let's break a buck on this bad boy. Garrett, good morning. Evero, good morning. We had a press release here at 7:30, just prior to going live here on TikTok and YouTube on CGTX. The stock has gone from 53 cents. We just hit 94. We're up about 62% right at the moment. Right now it's at 89 cents. I hope you guys saw the press release at the very least. Let's see if this thing's going to push it up and make 100% for us. Let's get it up over a buck. 92. It's up 70%. We had a nice little press release on AIRI this morning as well, right at 7 o'clock this morning. And that one went from about $3.32 to $5.81. So that was a pretty nice little climb on that stock as well. And of course, BTCM. How many of you got BTCM? Early morning this morning, early pre-market trading. That stock was just unbelievable. $2.46. And it ran to $11.20 this morning. Over 340%. Was the Wolfpack on top of that one in early pre-market in Discord? You betcha we were. That's beautiful. Boy, we had some nice profit taking on that one this morning from the Wolfpack. All right. Let's see what else we got. AIRI, kind of going flat right now, not doing a whole lot. CGTX, is it going to push up again? We hope so. We hope so. Okay. Well, we are happy to have you here with us, joining the rest of the Wolfpack on our Zoom. Hopefully we can get something good for you at 8 o'clock. We had a pretty good one at 7 o'clock. We had a good one at 7:30. Now our fingers are crossed that we get another good one at 8 o'clock. Cody, absolutely. There you go, Cody. I just posted the Discord link for you. And anybody else here in Zoom, if you need to get into Discord, I just posted the link for you. So just click on that link and it should take you into Discord. And if you're new there, just say good morning and tell everybody you're new, and I'm sure they'll welcome you as they always do with everybody. AIRI still trying to curl up a little bit. Be nice to get a little bit more out of that one. Like to see it break 6, to be quite honest. And CGTX, would love to see this one break $1. It hasn't been over $1 since, let's go back here ways. It had one day where it spiked over $1 back on December 18th. It spiked up over $1 one day and then fell. Other than that, it hasn't been over $1 since 724, 725 of last year. So this has been under $1 for over a year. Now that tells me that $1 is a psychological price point. It's going to be a big deal for this one to break $1. And I know that there's a lot of day traders out there waiting for this thing to break $1 and get back up over $1 again. It's a big psychological point for that stock. John, yes, this is live, buddy. I'm in Florida myself. Central Florida. So if we can get this to break $1, we might get a nice little push over $1. But first things first, we got to get it over $1. Darn good. Good to have you back. Where do I get my news? I have a stock screener watch list that provides me with all my news, and that's through E-Trade Pro. Here comes 94.5 now on CGTX. Come on, let's break that $1. Getting a nice chunk of volume here on this 1 minute time frame. 2 million shares should push it up. 97, 97.5. Come on. Come on. 2.5 million shares on that 1 minute candle, which doubled what it was previously. 98 now. 98.7. Come on. Break $1. Now it's going to pop above $1 and then fall back below $1. Because we're going to get a big sell-off at $1. It's going to take a little bit to get it over $1. A lot of people are anticipating that there's going to be a big sell-off at $1. So they put in their sell orders at 98, 98.5, 99, 99.5, because they are assuming they're trying to beat the big sell-off. They want to get out before a big wall appears at $1. So there's gonna be a lot of selling going on here between 97 and 99, and it's going to take a little bit of volume to get us through that. The volume has died off a little bit, and we need that to change very quickly. I'm talking about CGTX. Yes, Ryan. That is correct. And it's got no volume. And I mean no volume. Come on, CGTX, we're wanting that big break. You held NAC overnight. Good deal. What's it up to here this morning? NAC is up to 227. Beautifully. Nice job. A lot of people anticipating that reversal on that veto from the Environmental Protection Agency. And I think it's got a few people kind of excited about this and then really anticipating them coming out with that news saying that the veto has been reversed. That's going to cause it to pop even more. I can promise you that. They put out a press release saying that veto has been reversed and they're moving on to the next phase of getting approval. It's gonna bump even more. Oh yeah, VG, I've been on NAC since 23 cents. I bought at 23. I've been on NAC for several years. SAFX. 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 I don't have a press release. Outlines plan to build a multiple SAF production facility and invest nearly $1 billion in renewable fuel production capacity by 2028. SAFX. Poet. Poet moving up. P-O-E-T. Poet Technologies. That one's pushing up here in pre-market. Pretty nice. Been a nice, slow, steady climb here since 7 o'clock on Poet. P-O-E-T. Let's go back and look at SAFX. Boom. What a beauty. CGTX 86 to 98. Good job, Brian. Need that break of a buck. We just can't get over $1. I told you, $1 is going to be a tough spot to break, but once it breaks that, it's going to attract a whole new breed of traders. There's a lot of traders out there that won't touch a stock under $1. They refuse to touch anything under $1. So once it hits $1 and it pops through that, we may attract a bunch of new traders. So it could bump up pretty nice. But we've got to get above $1. Poet, SAFX. SAFX, boom again. Wow. SAFX. Woo-wee, look at her go. Look at that volume. Let's get that volume building. What kind of float do we have here? It looks kind of like a pretty large float. Let me see if they've done reverse split. No. Fairly new stock here. This one's got some room. Volume keeps coming in on this one, folks. This one's got some room to grow. SAFX. Ryan got it from 172 to 232. Good job, Ryan. ZVRA, price target raise. That doesn't help us. SAFX. Room to grow on this one. Ken got it from 195 to 231. Good trade. Let's see this thing perk up over 250. How about it? Let's see. Yes, volume is dying off on PROK. P-R-O-K. It is dying off. Slow but sure. I mean, we're down to 3,000 shares on a 1 minute time frame, and that's pathetic. That's really bad. That's not good. We don't like that. Oh, almost got that 250, didn't we? 245. Come on. Look at that chart. Look at the 1 minute chart on SAFX. Does that not look beautiful? Dan, one of our Wolfpack members, just commented 4 times to my goal for today. Shutting it off. Awesome, Dan. Terry, 191 to 241 on SAFX. Good job, Terry. 262. There goes that 250. Boom. Oh, shit. 269. 270. You guys banking on this? Come on. Ken got it from 180 to 260. Beautiful trade, Ken. Beautiful trade. Ted, 192 to 256. That's what I'm talking about. 276 we just hit. Wolfpack is on fire this morning, man. This is freaking sweet for a Thursday. Love it. 287, 289, 292. We're up 98%, 100% now, 102%. We just wicked up to 316. Bob got it from 190 to 290. Took a full buck right off of that thing. That is nice. iPhone 186 to 270. The Zoom message thread is booming with people taking profit. I love it. Beautiful. Always good when we can get a 100% runner in pre-market. Let's see what else we got here. Ken, Ted, iPhone 186 to 270, 190 to 290, 181 to 302. Todd, beautifully done. Nice. Joe, 196 to 297. Unbelievable. Yes, AIRI. We've been watching that one. The press release came out on that one at 7 o'clock this morning. We were all over that. That stock went from 332 on the press release to 581. The Wolfpack banked on that one too. That was a nice one. Look at that. Safe SAFX. Now it's starting to come down. We got up over that 3. Beautiful. That was nice. How exciting. Kimster over on YouTube got it from 202 to 295. Good trade, Kim. SH got it from 189 to 295. Beautiful trade. Love the Wolfpack. Love it. Love it. Love it. Wish we had more of our YouTube friends with us on these Zoom calls, though. And our YouTube and TikTok friends. But we're happy to be here. We've got about 2 minutes to go, and we'll have our 8 o'clock press releases. And with any luck, we'll get something at 8 o'clock. No guarantees. We never know which moment is going to give us CGTX. All right. Short 10,000 at 273. Keep a close eye on that one, Bob. Don't let that one get away from you. John, 195 to 305 on SAFX. Great job, John. That was a good trade. Samantha, good to have you here. Looks like SAFX is pulling down again. All right, we've got 45 seconds. CGTX curling back up as well. $287 to 302 on 5,000 shares. Good. Burn Dog, good trade. We've even got our friends over on YouTube locking in some profits on these. That is amazing. Looks like it's still pulling down for you, Bob. 245. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got here. DDC announces $100 million Bitcoin strategic partnership with Animoca Brands to advance corporate Bitcoin treasury. DDC. So it's a Bitcoin play here. DDC. Positive results on PDSB, colorectal cancer cohort of a phase 2 clinical trial, met criteria for expansion to stage 2. Following positive stage 1 results. That's on PDSB. B as in boy. DALN. Corporation to join Hearst. DALN. Dallas News Corporation. DALN. Take a look at that one. Volume starting to come in a little bit. GNS approves and initiates a 20% share buyback. Buys back 1 million shares. So share buyback on Genius Group. GNS. AVOS. CCLT. SUUN. UAVS. Nothing there. XXII. Didn't we read that one? That one, corporate update on renewal process with the FDA on XXII, but it tanked pretty quick. ILPD dividend, AREB. GNS on that share buyback, it's still going up. 20% share buyback. SLDB, class action lawsuit. Purpose multiple concept sharing scheme. LCFY. Nothing there, nothing there. DALN. DALN. That Dallas News. Did you guys go look at that? I told you go look at it. GNS still trying. Mm-hmm. 1070. Eric got it from 1071 to 1220. Good trade. Good trade. Hang on just a minute. PDSB. PDSB, the news was they had positive phase 1 clinical trial results, and they're moving on to a stage or phase 2 clinical trial. That was on PDSB. DALN at 13. This has gone from $4.36 to $13.74 on that press release. And it happened quick. It happened quick. And it still looks like it might want to push up. What kind of float do we got here? Is that buyout at 14? Dallas News Corporation, the holding company, Dallas News is one of the nation's leading information services. Today announced that the companies have signed a definitive agreement whereby now Dallas News Corporation will be acquired by Hearst. Dallas News shareholders will receive $14 in cash for each share of common stock, which is a premium of 219% based on the company's common stock share of $4.39 as of yesterday. So everybody that holds some of that, the current shareholders are going to get $14 a share out of that one. It's at $13.32 right now. Silver Fox, good morning. All right, let's see. CVC, dividend. Rest of this news is in the red or zero volume, so I'm going to assume that the news is no good. So I can kind of take my time opening these. I always open the ones first. When I get a big dump of news, I open the ones first that are moving, that I can see the percentage is moving, the price is moving, the volume is moving, because that tells me something good is there. All right, that was all the 8 o'clock news. Let's go back now. DALN is up 203% on that press release. Oh gosh, unbelievable. KULR, is that one still moving? KULR just pulled down. Not really going very far. It only got 56,000. Let's see what Holo's doing. Holo moving up on their news. MicroCloud proposed multi-qubit quantum state sharing scheme, sharing multiple quantum information in one operation. That's on Holo, Holo. All right, let's see. Yeah, I coming down. SafeX. Bob, did you do good on SafeX? Yeah, Holo press release is you you have to have a degree in computer science to understand that. Bob did pretty good on his short on SAFX, I do believe. Still holding a little bit of it, but nice drop from that 270 range all the way down to 204. That's pretty good short. SafeX, though, right now is pushing up really nicely. Rodman, good morning. South Carolina in the house. Bob, round 2 on SAFX from 215 to 248. Good trade. Good solid trade. Julian, where are you at? I just saw you log in here, Julian. Good morning. Oh, let's see. GNS. Still pushing up a little bit on that 20% share buyback. It's not bad. Went from $1.43 to $1.60. Nothing tremendous, but looks pretty good. Julian, good morning. SAFX. Let's go back and look. Back to 275. Who took the dip? Who took the dip on SAFX? GTA guy, good morning. Good morning. Julian, you still in Hawaii? You still enjoying that beautiful Hawaii weather, I hope? Got my Wawa coffee. I'm ready to go. KULR acting well. Yes, it is. Scott, dip buy on SAFX at 218, out at 260. Good trade. East meets West, Bestie. Good morning. 218 to 260. Nicely done. Bob did it from 215 to 275. Good job. And I like everybody locking these in. Let's look at DALN is up to 350 now. It's going to kind of go sideways here for a while, folks. There's not much money to be made there yet. It might go up another 20 cents maybe, but it's not going to go any higher probably than 14. The company's being bought out for $14 a share. So nobody's going to pay more than 14 if that's all they're going to get on the buyout. So you might see it float here. It's going to float sideways all day. And I mean all day. It might float 10, 20 cents, maybe up and down, fluctuate a little bit. But it's not really going to sell off much. If we get lucky, it might dip significantly where you could pick some up and get it back up near the 1350 mark. But I think it's going to float sideways most of the day. The money to be made on that one was right when the press release came out. That's when the money was to be made. Let's take a look at NAC again for all of our NAC friends. 269. NAC is still trying. CGTX trying to push back up. We need that over $1. If that gets above $1, it could get pretty fun. All right. Well, we have had a blast here this morning with you guys. It's time for us to get back to our Zoom meeting that's in progress. We start that at 6:45 in the morning, and it goes until about just after 9:30. You're welcome to join us anytime you want to. Just pop over to our website, our official website, which is wolfpackcommunity.com. And subscribe to live Zoom trading, and then you can pop in every trading morning and join us. We'd love to have you. Since we're only on TikTok and YouTube for just a short amount of time, we'd love to have you all morning long to catch all the press releases and not just the 8 o'clock stuff. Everybody's welcome. Doesn't matter how long you've been trading, if you've been trading for a week or if you've been trading for 10 years. If you like to get those press releases quick and early, as soon as they come out, as soon as they hit the market, so you can take advantage of them, that's the place to be. If your trading style is a little different than that and press releases really don't mean too much to you, then it's probably not the place for you. But just being upfront about that we like to trade on those press releases. We do trade other stocks that don't have press releases. We like momentum trading. We like to see things that are moving up quickly on good volume, and we do trade those. But we really like to focus on those press releases. So if that's something you're into, we'd love to have you. wolfpackcommunity.com, and subscribe to live trading, live Zoom trading. And once you subscribe to it, you're not going to get sent a link or anything like that. All you have to do is, after you subscribe to it, go to the website and click on live Zoom trading. A little page will pop up with a link. You click on it and it'll bring you right into the Zoom meeting. It's just that simple. Now, if you're going to watch our Zoom on your cell phone, you need to download the Zoom Workplace app on your phone. But if you're going to watch it on your laptop, on your desktop computer, nothing to download. Your browser will take you right into the Zoom meeting. So, that being said, you guys have a great day of trading, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good luck to everybody. Don't give up those gains you got. And if we don't see you on Zoom, on our website, we'll see you tomorrow morning. Have a great day.